Hi, it's Miss Sun Home, and today I'm going to show you how to make a very easy, healthy applesauce. The ingredients that you're going to need are some apples. I like a variety. I got Honeycrisps, Galas, and then one Granny Smith to throw into the bunch. Got them at the Weber's Cider Mill, which is a local farm. A little bit of salt, cinnamon, lemon juice, and water. And you need a crock pot. The very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel these and core them and slice them. These are the apples I have left, so what I did is I peeled them and then I sliced them. Sometimes I use this, but I think ours is getting dull, so it made it harder, so I just used a knife. So I have it on high, and I had it set for about 3 hours. You can always adjust that. So I guess that was 10 or 11 apples. I'm going to do just a 1/4 cup of water. They'll produce a lot of water, but maybe that's just to kind of get on the bottom of the crock pot. I am just going to shake a little bit of salt on, probably not even 1/8 of a teaspoon. I'm going to do a little bit of lemon juice, and the same thing, just eyeball it. I don't want to flavor, but maybe it could just help the color a little. So that was probably 1/8 of a cup. And then a little bit of cinnamon. I don't want to make cinnamon applesauce, but I do feel like a little bit of this mixes and kind of enhances the flavor. So I'll just sprinkle some in. And it's okay if I put more in, but just kind of like it in the background. And then afterwards, after you tasted it and made it, you could see if you needed to add more. So this is just, I'm going to put the lid on, and it's just going to bubble away, and I'll just keep checking it to see if they're tender. And once I feel like they're kind of falling apart and tender, I'm going to put them in the blender, and then it's done. And the house is going to smell great the whole time. It's been about an hour, and let's open it up. Steam comes out. Smells good. Smells like apples and cinnamon. So I've got about 2 hours left. They're definitely hot, but still definitely need to. So there's about 12 minutes left, and you can see that the apples are really starting to really reduce. And I mean, you can just kind of scoop them up and slice right through them. So this would be the perfect time to turn them off. And then you're just going to stick them in a blender, maybe do it in batches and blend them until they're just really smooth and velvety. I wound up transferring about half of the cooked apples into the blender, so I'm going to give it a blend now. And we actually happen to have a setting that says sauce, so I'm going to use that. So that didn't take long. It looks pretty good. You know, and I guess it's whatever you prefer. If you like it real smooth, blend it a lot. And if you like a couple chunks in there. But that was like 3 or 4 seconds, and it looks pretty smooth to me. So I'll put this in the bowl that I'm going to keep it in, and I'll just do that bunch. So second batch in. It's actually pretty smooth. I find it's like really velvety when you make it like this, and it's so easy. I remember my mom used to stick the apples whole in the crock pot, and then you'd have this like mesh sieve you'd have to put it through to get the like skins, and I feel like it was like an 8-hour process. This was only 3 hours, and I added no sweetener to it. If you pick apples that are sweet, and you won't need to add sugar or anything like that. So I hope you try it. The house smells so good when you're cooking it too, so it's perfect for the fall. Enjoy.